Vi står nu. Meget hvidt rum, men meget sur mand op på en plakat. Og der kan I så se, hvad vi skal se på. Her står Peter med en masse om Skyrim. Right? What I just said?
Absolutely. 100% what you just said.
Nice. So, okay, the High King of Skyrim has been murdered. What's up with that?
Well, the game is all about dragons. The game is about dragons are back, and why are they back, and who's behind it. And you are the Dragonborn, the one who's prophesied to save the whole world from these evil dragons and are attacking. And from there, it's chaos.
200 years has passed since Oblivion, now in the world of Skyrim. What's this world like?
Well, Skyrim is the northernmost province in Tamriel, which is the world of Elder Scrolls. It's the land of the Nords. So, you know, the whole vibe of the game is like, you know, Nordic kind of barbarian warriors in mountainous, snowy terrain with big dragons. It does have a variety, so you'll find tundras and mountains and forests, and you get a nice variety as you move around Skyrim. But it's a harsh world, and it's a great setting for a game.
This game, when we saw it at E3 and the press saw it, the hype is tremendous. Do you feel the game can live up to the hype that it has?
I sure as hell hope so. I don't know. If it can't, maybe it's my fault for building the hype up too much. But I think it's hard to keep people from getting excited when you show them something and say, this is what we're doing. Maybe it's your fault. You know, guys in the press shouldn't be getting so excited when they see. You know, our job, our goal is to make the best game humanly possible. That's what Bethesda Game Studios has been dedicated to. That's what they've delivered with Fallout 3 and Oblivion, and that's our goal with Skyrim. Nothing but the very best will do.
How big a part does the dragons play?
Big, very big. They are the big creatures in the world. They're not just limited to certain parts of the game where you only see it in the main quest. They're all over the world. You'll be traveling around, one will swoop down on you unannounced. You leave a dungeon, you're all beat up, you're loaded down with gear and just struggling to get back to town, and all of a sudden one shows up and you have to deal with it. So they're big, cool battles. They use this shout magic that has special abilities. You, as the Dragonborn, have the ability to learn this shout magic and use it as well. So you get into these big shouting matches with dragons with, you know, fire and lightning and everything shooting back and forth. It's awesome. I think once folks get to play it, the more you play it, the more you like it.
Yeah, from what we've seen, it's pretty much just battling the dragons and fighting with them. Will there be any mount stuff happening, flying around?
On the dragons, no. We do have mounts, so you can ride around on a horse, and you can use your horse to try and run away from the dragons if you need to. But no, they're not mountable flying creatures. They're big, ugly, nasty things that have to be dealt with.
Technically, how is it possible to create a huge world like this?
You know, I think the biggest benefit comes from making 3 games on the same generation. You know, we had a joke internally on the team, like with the Xbox, we only managed to put out Morrowind before they came out with the Xbox 360. And so we said, all right, this time around on the 360, we have to make more than one game. And now we're making our 3rd one. And I think the more you get to work with technology, the more accustomed you come to it, how it works, and getting every ounce out of it. And all credit to the guys at Bethesda Game Studios. We have amazing programmers that have done an awesome job with this new engine, the creation engine. And you know, from everything you've seen, it's hard to argue. It's a really beautiful game that really takes advantage of the 360 and the PS3.
This game has so many hours of gameplay. Can a game just get too big?
If a game can get too big, it's probably this game, because it's ridiculously huge. But the good news is that if you don't want to play for 300 hours, you don't have to. That it's a game that's easy to get into, it's accessible. If you want to jump in and play the main quest, fight some dragons, be, you know, a big hero, you can absolutely do that. If you want the big, open-ended, go wherever you want, do whatever you want game, and just spend literally hundreds of hours wandering around the world, doing quests, exploring dungeons, you can totally do that too. So the good news is Skyrim is big enough that it'll suit anybody for any kind of play.